Sarabanda or Sara Orchestra? Welcome to this new video. I'm Ricardo, a Musicus Practicus, and here on the web I share with you and with all the world all the most beautiful, interesting and magical thing about music composition, early music and partimenti, especially improvisation. Sarabanda or Sara Orchestra, of course, is a riddle because Sara in Italian means will it be? Banda, orchestra, sarabanda, orchestra. Okay, I know. It's funny, but you got it. Now, banda is band. Orchestra, orchestra. Okay. What are the elements which makes a saraband a saraband? I mean, we have here a saraband from French Suite #1, but why is this saraband a saraband? Let's analyze and let's go more in depth now, understanding, analyzing and playing those elements which make a saraband a saraband. So in a saraband, first of all we have to understand what is a saraband. A saraband is a very interesting kind of dance, and on Patreon, where you can download this PDF with the link here in the description, we are talking about dances. So the other day I made a post and handout of a book, very beautiful, Dance and Music in Johann Sebastian Bach. This is the book I show you right now. This Dance and Music, in Johann Sebastian Bach. Very beautiful book. And we're talking about dancing, so I'm making stands out with the handouts with the most important things. And one of the most important things of the saraband is the grouping in 4 phrases. So the grouping phrases of 4 bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, where we have an alternation of arsis, arsis. So arsis is the tension of the dance, because a dance is a succession of tension and release, tension and release, tension and release. Arsis is tension, thesis is release. So we have arsis, 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 thesis. Bar number 1 arsis, bar number 2 arsis, bar number 3 arsis, and bar number 4 thesis. So tension, 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 release. We could also have another little tension or an anticipation in bar number 2. This way, arsis, so tension, release, I wanted to say release in bar 2, so arsis, bar 1, arsis, tension, bar 2, release, thesis, bar 3, arsis, tension, bar 4, release, thesis. And if we are in a triple time, usually 3/4. Making music alone can be boring. Doing together with other friends can be a lot of fun. Many musician friends from all over the world are waiting to meet you on our server Discord, a totally free community where you can share your works, exchange your thoughts, learn and help other musicians like yourself. We can't wait to meet you too. Join our Discord server now. Click on this link, verify your account and say hello to your new friends. So let's now see if we have all those elements in the first phrase of this saraband. Let's play it. Yeah, we have a phrase of 4 bars, and as you can see, release, tension, release. So you don't have to think of a dissonant chord like 2/4/6 necessarily as a tension. There may be melodic elements which create the tension or the release of the tension. Now, another interesting thing is the rhythm, the structural rhythm. Look at this. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then repeated as well. This rhythm is one of the most idiomatic rhythms of the saraband. Look here. Where is it? Here. Look at this rhythm. Rhythm letter D is this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. With the saraband syncopation, which is like a strong beat on beat number 2 instead of number 1. This. And this point is very clear in this saraband. Let's play again. Perfect. Now let's continue with the next phrase. Nice. Also here we can see a lot of common elements. First of all, the 4 bars group. Then another thing is this melody, which is different in terms of rhythm than the previous one, but it's also idiomatic. Let's see why. We have a bar of 3. Okay, this is like this one. Then we have this point, which is something like an hemiola. Now, this hemiola is not so clear because sometimes it can be ambiguous. But if you look at the fact that you are changing a harmony on this beat, you could imagine a kind of hemiola since is very idiomatic in the saraband, and you can make it effectively with articulation when you play. This way. This way, with a little staccato separato articulation before each part of the hemiola. This way you make clear that you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And one more thing, let's take this point. Now look at phrase E, so after the D, you have the hemiola. And in bar 2 and 3, so exactly as we have here in bar 2 and 3 of course, this phrase. So I really think that this is the right way to play the second phrase. Now let's move on to the third phrase. We have now a very interesting thing. One more thing. Did you notice about talking about harmony and partimento what we have here? Lamento, a kind of chromatic lamento. So la sol fa mi, ending with something like quiescenza. How to learn all these patterns and schema of the compositional process? Go to the partimento method. You can find the link here in the description. You can start for free your journey in learning composition with the partimento method, a partimento based method as the ancient masters. Stage 8.9, lamento bass. Tac. This is the lamento bass. As you can see, look at the minor mode. Sol, fa, and then you have all the explanation with the chromatic variant, or we inverting the two upper voices, all those things to play and to get in your hands. And then you have something more. You have also a lot of exercises like partimentini, these beautiful, so then you can practice your skills on the lamento. Wonderful, join and start your journey. Now let's come back to our analysis. You're a musician, you play an instrument and you compose music, but you want more. You want to know all the secrets of harmony and learn the most magical techniques of counterpoint to compose true masterpieces. Access dozens of free music composition lessons now. Lessons and resources based on the ancient method of partimenti. Click here to create your free account. Don't compose without a method. Compose with the partimento method. So in this phrase, what is very interesting is that we have this melody, which is exactly the melody we had before in the right hand. So the melody becomes the bass. And then here it changes because it continues in another way. Now, let's play the first phrase of the second part and let's see what's happening. So as you can see, here we have the same criteria of the first phrase. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The same elements, same kind of phrase. Then arsis and thesis. So let's write, so you have it in the PDF, you can download arsis, tension, thesis, release, arsis, tension, thesis, release. This way. Phrase number 1. Wonderful. Now look at this new phrase. We have here something very similar to the second phrase we had before. So with the hemiola, let's play it. Of course, the hemiola is not totally clear. It is a little bit ambiguous, and that's okay for the saraband. But it's very clear, you can point it out very clearly due to the harmony you have. Here the cadence. So you can imagine this beat. In terms of the structure, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And again, you can make it clear with your articulation. For example, also thanks to this lip, pa pam pa da fa mi re do do re, this way, do, re. And again, very interesting, we have this rhythm which is very similar to this and this. So the last beat, as you can see, the last bar has the second beat enhanced this way. Then let's see the next phrase. Now, this phrase is really interesting for one reason. If you notice, the melody, starting from E, is the same melody we have at the beginning. But, according to an exact transposition, if you want this at the 5th degree, you need the A minor harmony, so something like this. Where are here? then continue this way, as written. But since we are arriving, or Bach arrived from another harmony, which is G minor, he used a 2-4-6 chord. So with the same or pretty same melody, because we have only a difference here, we don't have the G sharp we need in A minor, and instead of D and F, so a third as we have here, we have a second, and the reason is very simple, due to the appoggiatura. Otherwise, how can you justify this D? It would sound very strange in this way, but with appoggiatura sounds good. And then after this, thanks to the Fa super La, Fa, La, Sol, in the Neapolitan taste, you can continue in the right way in A minor, and this gives also a very nice taste, a variation to the melody, to the piece. Now let's continue. Wonderful, and this phrase in terms of the structure is nothing more than the first one. In another key, in the 5th degree we could say actually, but it's the same rhythmic structure. And then the next phrase, let's see if it follows the second one. Yes. Exactly, and the last phrase is similar to the second one, so it's very clear that we have phrases like A, B, A, B, A and B in terms of rhythmic construction. And also here we can point out an hemiola this way. Why do I say this? It's not so clear also on this point, but in order to keep the symmetry with the coherence with what we had before, in terms of articulation, so of your playing, you can play an hemiola, which means articulation here, here, here and here, this way. On the harpsichord I can arpeggiate a little, for example this way. And also here we finish with these accent, these points here on the second beat. And this is common of all those phrases. So we have 6 phrases, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 phrases, 2 kind of rhythmic phrases. This one, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So if you have these rhythmic elements in your mind, it's will be easy to improvise a saraband. So after analyzing some sarabands to understand what is the compositional process, we'll go more forward in depth in this beautiful journey we are doing together, studying how to improvise then a saraband, because if you have a specific rhythm, you can do it. As you can see, understanding all these elements is very important, not only to improvise and compose, but also to play it correctly. Maybe you don't want to compose music, I don't know, maybe you want, or maybe you don't want. Each people has different desires and objectives in their lives. But also if you want to play a saraband, you need to know what are the compositional elements which make a saraband. For this, join us on Patreon, this beautiful community, because you have a lot of resources to play Baroque music in the best way, because only if you study how music is composed, you can then play it better. And if you want to know, learn and put in practice and improve your compositional skill, there's the partimento method, a course I made up with a lot of resources, more than 1000 videos, so a lot of things, where you can learn the compositional process and the compositional elements to compose music. You can start this journey for free because it's a university course level. You can see it, and if you like, continue with the entire path. And that's important because you must be conscious of what you are studying, each step, each element. You can download this PDF on Patreon. You can find all the info you need here in the description. And then after this, see you in another video and let's continue all this journey together. Abracadabra! Words are not just sounds, but powerful spells. Words are not just letters, but living thoughts. Words are not just writings, but magical ingredients. Words allow you to learn and understand better. Because it is only when you know how to say something and how to name or describe it that you truly know it. In the partimento method, you can learn how to compose your own music and release the creative musician hidden within you with the magical say and play exercises. With these exercises, you will become very good to play all the patterns of musical composition through all the keys, and transforming them into your music by adding lots of diminutions. Say the name of the letters you play, say the solmization syllables, and say the names of the intervals you play. Start now for free and experience the power of say and play exercises. Click on this link, register your free account, and start now your magical journey. Abracadabra!